So let's see what the holdup is.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
So what does our approach is locked mean? You can't turn around?
We must join the fight.
Because you're an aircraft and it seems like you could just turn and go the other way.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going.
Commander!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Move!
Shepard, what's happening?
Rex, get the female out of here now! Go!
Okay, weren't we just told that the road was out and that the convoy
Artemis,
couldn't
do you
get
copy?
through?
Lord Commander, that Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
But the
Understood.
convoy
Stay in
just
We'll find
got
another way.
through.
Shepard, a tunnel over there. Maybe a way off.
Get to it!
Oh, well, at least there's loot for me.
The tunnel over there is our escape.
Oh, this bit, going through the stupid Krogan tunnel. Okay.
Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the City of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Oh, I can think of one thing that would stop this cure. Naked Krogan. Ew.
Never figured the Krogan for the artistic type.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
Old Javik loves his obedience, doesn't he?
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Galros, I would guess. Impressive.
I sure hope that's to scale. Any bigger and more.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Imagine how big of an animal it would have to be to let a Krogan ride it. Like a fucking dinosaur. Oh, there we go. Arachni.
Rachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. find us, fast.
Daylight ahead.
Now, this is new. Part of Chichanka that isn't rubble.
Remnants of a failed species.
Always the optimist, Javik.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the Shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
So it looks like the Krogans have a strong Christian tradition, apparently.
Ahead, we've got movement.
More opportunity for a kill.
Where are these Reapers dropping from? Are they dropping them from orbit? Are they from aircraft? I mean, these things are all flaming balls of fire, and then they hit the ground, and the Reapers just walk out of them like nothing happened. Seems like somebody doesn't have the idea of orbital mechanics down too well at BioWare.
Another quake.
Calros is more than a myth.
Stay sharp!
How do you know that, Javik? You don't even know what Kalroth is. You're from 50,000 years ago. But thanks for weighing in. Your observations are always noteworthy.
Hang tight.
But again, this is an example of a character in Mass Effect knowing something that they wouldn't actually be able to know. They do that a lot, BioWare.
Watch it, we've got one of the big ones.
And he isn't alone. The enemy is dead for the moment.
They're dead for the moment? Will they be experiencing resurrection, Javik?
Shepard, how's it coming?
We're still in the ruins.
Get a move on. That Reaper hasn't
right
moved,
about Kalroth.
and the sky's
He's on the
looking
move.
worse. Yeah, we've got some ideas on that.
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
Shepard, looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
I'm really starting to hate this place.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the Shroud. Calros!
Rex?
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Calros territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us.
That's a big Thresher Maw.
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck and excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
Now where do you suppose? And the thing is, I bet Rex is enjoying this.
War is...
Watch it, more ahead.
I have them in sight.
doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet entertained. Kalros is quite resistant.
Reeve, stay close. Drive faster. I can smell the damn thing's breath. Shepard, we've almost lost Kalros. Get down from there and we'll find you. Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that Maw. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Rex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Kalros! Move, Shepard!
We're in
And
it.
the
Go!
Reeve problem is now taken care of itself.
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
I don't think we've got a big enough gun to handle that.
Vengeance is the goal.
It's a baby squid.
Suicide.
He's not. We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Kalros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Kalros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
How do you build a civilization with the huge Thresher Maws just digging around underground and then just popping up? They're hundreds of feet long. They weigh thousands upon thousands of tons. How do you build a society on a planet that has Thresher Maws? Did nobody think this through? Even worse, we're about to enter an arena that was built for Kalros's to worship Kalros or to honor Kalros, and they have big hammers that call her there. How would they call her there without her just destroying the place, which she's just about to do? Nobody thought this through at all, apparently.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the Cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Okay, so these are just the biggest Maw hammers, which implies that there are other Maw hammers elsewhere, because why wouldn't you call a Thresher Maw to you?
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Urdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero. Now, let's show them why. Go! I've got this. I am Urdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Shepard.
Here.
At last, the Reaper!
Everyone all right?
Fine here. Mostly.
I faced worse.
Did we just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
You'd think that a billion-year-old godlike AI would have better aim with a laser.
My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Stick to cover.
I'm not sure cover's going to work. Did it! Hard to believe we're really doing this.
This is the easy part!
Don't stop!
Oh, come on, stupid cover system. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I fell. Okay, whatever.
Okay, Shepard, I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Now this I've never done before.
I remember the part!
Just keep moving. Stick to cover.
Hard to believe we're really doing this.
This is the easy part!
Don't stop!
I knew they wouldn't give up. Up on the left! What is the hammer? Reaching in another man! This is crazy!
Morton, we hit the first hammer.
This is the most incompetent Reaper ever. Can't hit me with a laser. Can't step on me.
Second hammer's on the other side!
There's a Reaper in my way, Rex!
I know, you get all the fun.
Go! Get back to the truck! I'll take care of the cure!
Oh, I should have hit save because if I fuck this up, I'm going to end up not curing the genophage. I think I can do 2 renegade interrupts and still let Mordin go on the 3rd one. Worst Reaper ever. When did you use Maw hammers in Mass Effect 2?
Mordin, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, readings at lab suggest temperature malfunction. Could affect cure viability. Need to adjust settings manually.
It's too dangerous, Mordin. We need to get out of here.
No, temperature variance could destroy cure. Time running out. Have to go up.
Mordin! You're not going up.
Not concerned for my safety. Concerned I might discover something. Sabotage? But whose? Ah. Why, Shepard? That desperate for Salarian aid? Or that afraid of Krogan?
Every time we've talked about this before, you've defended the genophage. Hell, I had to talk you into saving Malin's data. How can you change your mind now?
I made a mistake! I made a mistake. Focused on big picture. Big picture made of little pictures. Too many variables. Can't hide behind statistics. Can't ignore new data. My responsibility. Need to go. Running out of time.
You're right. Go save the cure.
Thank you, Shepard. Difficult decision. Why it had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
God, it kills me to see Mordin go. He's got to be my favorite character. And he knows he's gonna die.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
I've studied species Turian, Asaurian, Batarian.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
My science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
How did we get so far away from the Shroud? I mean, I was just right inside it. And we get the Vigil music from Mass Effect 1.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Mordin had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Urdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Urdnot Bakara. That's where we learn her name. I forgot that. And back on the Normandy to talk to Admiral Hackett, undoubtedly. Because God knows I can't wipe my ass without Admiral Hackett giving me some advice about it. And there he is.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander.
Yes, it was.
Curing the Genophage. I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Urdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Mordin dying, it can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. Besides, I know where you sleep. We'll wake you if anything comes up.
If you insist.
You know, the weird thing about Mass Effect is despite the fact that Mass Effect 2's plot is horrible and Mass Effect 3 has huge plot holes and the ending sucks ass. You know, I was doing those broadcasts playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and I just cannot get into it. There's something about Mass Effect that is just so replayable. This is my third time through Mass Effect 3 in the past, I don't know, 2 months. And I still like it. I still enjoy it. I can't even get through Dragon Age Inquisition once. It just seems like a slog. Oh, I've got to have Dragonstone. Oh, I got to get iron. Oh, I need Velveteen and jewels. My God, it's just this endless series of fetches and fetches and fetches. And all of the companions kind of suck. They're not amusing. They're not interesting. They really did something at BioWare with this game, despite all of its flaws, and God knows there's a lot of them. But they did something with this game that was really great, and it's kind of ruined me for other RPGs, frankly, because everything now is in my mind compared to this. That was why going back to Mass Effect Andromeda, after playing the original Mass Effect, I just could not get into it. I did not like any of those characters. They weren't compelling to me. I didn't care if they lived or died. The other thing that Mass Effect 3 does that Mass Effect Andromeda didn't do is that Mass Effect 3 just gets more and more oppressive the further you go into it. You just really do get this feeling that everything is as bad as it could possibly get. As Commander Bailey says at the beginning, if this isn't the end of days, it seems like it's pretty damn close. And boy, you get that end of days feeling with this game. And Andromeda, even though you're in this horrible crisis and everybody could die, you just can't care the way that you care in this game. Really is a great achievement. Like I said, despite the fact that both Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 have horrific problems with the plot. And Mass Effect 2 doesn't even make any sense. So there's nothing that happens in Mass Effect 2 that makes any sense at all. And yet at the same time, you still enjoy these character interactions. You enjoy having these conversations with these people. You like these characters, even if you have a real problem with the story they're in. And that, I think, makes this an amazing game.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
Well, an amazing game series.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
No one I want to talk about right now.
I understand.
Didn't you have something for me?
Because I don't miss Ashley.
It's an urgent matter.
And if I let Kaidan die, I don't miss him.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative...
Otherwise
Councilor
what?
Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
You know, I always had a problem with Udina. He was always a super asshole. And I think that they retconned having Anderson as the human counselor and put Udina in charge simply because he was so unlikable, and you would enjoy shooting him so much.
If Udina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Of course he is. He's always available on VidCom. He's got an entire war to fight, multiple fleets now with multiple races to command, the Crucible to build, but by God, he can talk to me every 5 minutes. He must be a complete bear at time management.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
No. You called me. And we've already had all of these conversation options, so fuck off.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
How can I not? You won't let me do anything other than keep you posted. Let's take a look at what we got from the Krogan, by the way. 830. 830. 300 from the Krogan clans, 300 from Clan Urdnot, Krogan mercenaries. Okay, so we didn't get 305. We got 675 war assets. Compared to like 175 for the Solarians. Not even a question that this is the best possible trade. Alright. Well, now we have to go back. Oh! We're about to meet Kai Leng, one of my favorite Mass Effect 3 villains. The answer to the villain question no one asked. Kai Leng.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. Let's fill up and then hit the mass relay. So where am I going? Oh, that's right. I'm going to the Citadel. That's another thing I like about the Mass Effect series. I love going to the Citadel. I don't know why, but in every game, even the sucky Citadel of Mass Effect 1, there's something really entertaining about spending time at the Citadel. Yeah, Hackett could have mentioned, yes, Scott, Hackett could have mentioned the Cerberus fighter base when I was just on the phone to him.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakera Ward. Are we clear to descend?
Cerberus. So in Mass Effect 2, Cerberus had like 180 people. Now they have an army big enough to take over the fucking Citadel. Some things in Mass Effect just make no sense whatsoever. It's like the laziest storytelling possible. What saves this is the character interactions, because the stories itself just go way off the rails sometimes.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Kaidan make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
By the way, it's been a long time since I was able to level up any of these characters. How much combat do I have to do before I get friggin' 4 points to level up? Okay, well that was pretty much a gross violation of physics. I'm pretty sure that car weighs a lot. Just hitting it with a claw would most likely just tear through the car, not sending it flying 100 feet to the CSEC cops. I don't think I'm at a level cap. I know that I have one more slot that I can level up on for myself and for both Javik and Garrus.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover.
So I don't know why I can't fill that last slot. I only needed 2 points to level up my last slot, so I don't know what's going on. Nice somersault, ass. How did that work out for you? Welcome to the docks. Yeah, go ahead and jump. Oh, didn't make it out the window. Sorry. Commander Bailey's been gut shot. Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye to him.
I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in CSEC's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
So I guess he's more or less okay. Alrighty then. Of course, a little meta-gel will just fix him right up, I guess.
Here we go. CSET network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
One counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
He could be in the Executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Okay, I am going to actually check out and see if I can... Yeah, see, I still have 4 points. I've got 2 slots. I got a cryo ammo slot and an adrenaline rush slot. Garrus has 3 slots. Javik has 3 slots. And we haven't gotten a single point to level up in all the playing I've been doing tonight. So I don't understand what's going on.
Thane, did you hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Those jump jets just kind of suck for you guys, don't they?
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras.
Just jumping out of cover is not a good tactic. No wonder Cerberus needs such a big army. Ah, a BioWare. I'm sorry. You have to wait so I can build the level. Any loot that I can grab? Although I don't need loot. I'm like, what, a level 70 or something? Level 80? I have all the fucking weapons and mods I could possibly want. I haven't changed my loadout for the whole game. Okay, didn't actually need that. Already have one of those. I don't need ammo because I've got an M7. There we go, that's what I'm looking for.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it. Keep looking.
Richfield! Lamont! You alive?
You are giving away our position.
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice, I sure won't.
I guess I can just get in through the open door. Already have that mod. Boy, the urge to pick up loot is so strong. Already have that. Just can't help yourself. It's like a second nature. Although money's always welcome. Should be using incendiary ammo to blast these guys' shields.
We've got to be close now.
Yeah, there's a stairwell further on. Executor's office is right above it. Let's hope we're not too late.
Yeah, I do understand the weapons and mods get better if I pick stuff up, but I've already maxed out on the weapons that I use, so, I mean, I'm firing a M7 Class 10, and so, you know, I've already got pretty much everything already.
Found him.
Oh, that's the counselor.
Get him somewhere safe.
And there's Kai Ling. What a fucking trope that guy is. Can you say cliche?
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Utina, he states
And again, a pistol I'm not equipped with.
Cerberus.
3-on-1, pal. It's over.
No. No, it's fun.
And he just disappears because he's a magical Asian. And the professional assassin can dodge the sword but can't actually shoot him. Okay, shoot him now. Like, bang. Why are we all just standing around looking at the guy? There's 4 of us with guns, and we're not shooting him. And so we get Thane killed. The unshootable magical Asian, Kai Leng.
How bad is it?
Complete with samurai ponytail.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help, fast. And I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
So even the alien police use blue and white with red flashers on their cars. It must be something that is non-species specific. Oh, and now he's just going to jump on the car in the middle of flight because, again, he's a magical Asian who will now use his magical Asian sword to disable my vehicle. Because modern vehicles can be disabled with a fucking sword. That character really fucking irks me. By the way, is Javik driving? How does Javik know how to drive one of our cars? Oh, wait a second. No, he never saw the Citadel whenever he was alive. So even if they did use the same cars in his cycle, he still wouldn't know how to drive one of the fucking things.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Udina's with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is all over.
On my way.
Didn't somersault out of the way of that, did you? I almost shot Javik.
They don't like to hold still, do they?
How come I cannot kill this one samurai whatever? Finally, Jesus.
They sealed it behind them.
Snap, crackle, and shock defense solutions. I've never seen that before. Okay, that's pretty clever.
I'm at Shelmar Plaza. Where's the council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock. Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Great.
Got a ride for you, Shepard. Grab an elevator.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it. Hang on, I think I can overload his car.
That's more like it.
Hope it helped. It's not gonna work twice.
Well, that was worthless.
Incoming phantoms. Shepard, bad news.
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Here they come!
This is one hell of a long elevator ride.
I see them. Jump!
What's that noise?
Gunner, get down!
Thank you, Kaidan. You're Johnny on the spot.
Go!
I should have let you die on Vermeer with Ashley.
Cerberus took out the shuttle. Everyone back to the elevator. Move! Shepard, what's going on?
Shepard's blocking our escape. She's with Cerberus.
Just hang on. I got this. Everyone calm down.
I can explain this, Kaidan.
Come on, Shepard. Gun drawn on a counselor? Kinda looks bad.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Salarian Counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
We've mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
I better not regret this.
You won't.
Udina, step away from the console.
To hell with this.
He's got a gun.
And Udina has a gun somehow. For all the good it'll do him. That's one Renegade interrupt I love.
The door!
Bailey.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
What you owe me is to believe me when I tell you shit instead of blowing me off like you've done for 3 fucking games. But I gotta be nice, because I'm a fucking paragon, because I awful play lawful good.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't.
Because he's a nut job?
But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
Okay, Garrus just teleported in.
Yes? Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
Why would you be surprised that Shepard got the better of him? You brought Shepard back from the dead after a fiery re-entry to a methane chlorine planet, and somehow you magically resurrected him. Don't even get me started on the whole unbelievability of that shit, because Shepard was so fucking special. And now you're confused that Kai Ling couldn't deal with him?
Smoke and mirrors.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus if you want to see him. I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
Well, you can't just ignore Thane, so I guess we got to go to the hospital. By the way, while I'm here at the Spectre office, I'm just going to check to see if there's any Spectre stuff that I need to complete any of these fetch missions for the... Nope. So let's go see my dying friend Thane.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes. How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal
A couple of fetch missions that I gotta sign up for here. This guy has one for me, although apparently not yet.
We don't understand. Divert to... Do we have any AI-enabled fragments of Sovereign? Any...
Okay, so I got her mission.
No? Well, then they'll keep outmaneuvering our fleet in a small world.
Any other fetches that I haven't gotten? Nope. Let's go to the hospital.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destiny. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Here too. We're low on Medi-gel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough.
Rogan forces reported heavy casualties and
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't...
Another fetch quest. Where is Thane?
We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies.
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make yours sooner or later.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my oath or my patients.
It's not that...
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome. At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
Is he still alive or not?
Mr. Krios slips in and out of consciousness, and the outlook isn't good. It's hard to tell how much time he has. When he's awake, he's pretty lucid, never forgets anything. I think that helps. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Koliat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching...
Funny how they let Thane just stay in the hospital wearing his street clothes, the same street clothes he got stabbed in.
I must do before it gets worse. I must...
At least he's not having to wear one of those gowns with his ass flapping out.
Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths.
By the way, Shepard wasn't just floating lifeless in space, because if you look at the opening of Mass Effect 2, he started re-entering the atmosphere.
Wash the sins from this one, and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Koliat, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me? Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me.
So apparently Shepard reads Drell.
Kolyat. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
So we've lost Mordin and Thane right in the same evening. So it's getting a little late, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'll probably come back tomorrow since I'm kind of alone for the holiday tomorrow. Since everybody else is going to be out having fun, I guess I'll come back and play a little more then. So for right now, we'll cut this off. Scott, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later, buddy. So long.